Hello everyone, Don here with the update on my air filter modification I had to make to keep this thing from falling off the airplane as in the last video. So what I got here is this is the shield that was on the original one. This is a stainless steel shield, and this is my new shield. This is aluminum, and what I did is I drew up these designs here on my CAD program. So I got a top and a bottom. This is the original piece that came in. It's attached to the mass air meter. It's plastic, and a lot of people are concerned about this breaking, which it's possible. So what I got here is this. This is the original configuration, just like that. Right? That sets in there like that. So on my way home yesterday, I was thinking, how can I support all the weight of this? That's how that was mounted in the plane before. Again, let me show you the difference in weight on this thing. Turn on my little dope scale. We'll put it on, it's already on ounces. Should be ounces. Ounces, pounds, yeah, grams, ounces. Okay. This is the original one, stainless steel. 10.59 grams. This is all aluminum. This is 90 thousandths. This is 0.32. That was 10.95. And it's actually 0.2 of a gram lighter. Because this is going to be bolted into the aircraft like so. The bolts will come down through the mass air meter and the nuts will be underneath it. So what I did is I made this bottom support so it can do just that, support the air filter. So the air filter is not going to be relying on hanging on this. It literally fits right in here, like so. So in order to put this together, I made this with little holes, as you can see, little cotter pins. Lighting in here is not the best, but it's all pinned together with cotter pins. I just lightly spread them just so it wouldn't fall apart. So all you have to do is pull these 3 cotter pins, and that'll expose this and the filter. And then I can get to the nuts underneath to bolt this in with the adapter. So basically, once you take this out, put the adapter ring in there. You can see the holes all line up real nice. Again, I made this I drew these up in CAD and I cut them out on my CNC over there. And this one, runtime on that piece was not even 2 minutes. This one was less than 4 minutes. So, I mean, you can't beat it. It took me hours to design the damn thing and only a couple minutes to cut them. And then I also cut this out with a CNC. And what I had to do is drill a series of 5 holes in each one of these 6 slots. And then I got in there with a little fine file and filed them out. So all I do is pull these cotter pins, pull that, and I can drop this whole thing out of the way, and it leaves me just this top plate so I can get in the airplane and get that up in there and bolt it in. So that's what I come up with. And then because I got that lower one in there, the air filter is no longer going to be dangling off of just this. This is going to be in the top, and then that just presses back down in like normal. A little snuggy, but there we go. So the filter can't fall out now. So it's a simple piece. Of course, it is a little taller. This originally did pretty much just set right there. So a little longer that way, a little higher that way. I don't believe it's going to interfere with anything. One last thing I want to do is I may clean this up with some Scotch-Brite, clean it with some thinner, and I may just throw some white powder coat on these 3 pieces and powder coat it. And then these will these can be permanently bent. These won't be bent until after it's installed on the plane. So it's an easy change out. Again, this is 0.90 thou, 0.32. So that's what I come up with there. Alright, now as far as the radio, I got my new fittings today, my adapters. So you can see you have the BNC female to SMA male and female. And then and then you got BNC male to CMA female and male. So you got 4 combinations. You have all 4 different styles here. Now that meter I just ordered, it has studs like this sticking out, it SMA, female, top and bottom. So you need a fitting like this to screw onto it, and then your antenna will hook onto this end. And then on the other end, it's going to be, the meter actually comes with a double male end, a male to male SMA. So that'll screw onto the meter, and that'll screw right into the antenna of my radio, which I got sitting right here. So this configuration, this one here, you can take off, put it on right on top of the meter, and then the adapter that comes with the meter can actually go right here, a double male to male. And that's all I got to do. And then this is a replica of the antenna in the airplane. So the only difference is that fitting in the airplane is a CB size antenna. It's the bigger fitting. So in order, I think that the base of this is a lot bigger on the other one, that this may not fit up in there. But the bigger adapters I have, I can put on there and then hook this up to it. But that's all it is. This is basically the taper on the fuselage that's back towards the tail. And this piece goes up into the vertical fin, this piece of copper, it's just copper wire. So I made that, and all I had to do is, if I change the length too far, all I gotta do is unsolder this and solder another piece on. But I'm going to use that to test with the new SWR meter. Let me show you. I can turn this thing on real quick.
Mid-40s. Northwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of rain.
So you can see it works. That's just the weather. That's actual FM frequencies there. That's the that goes down to 108 hertz up to 100 and I can't remember what it is, but that's 108 to 118 is the FM range for picking up just that weather and stuff. So I'm waiting on the meter. Not quite sure when it'll be here, but the meter physically just attaches right here, and then the antenna will hook to it, and then all I can do is start testing. And all I got to do is, if the antenna looks, the readings come out towards too long, then you just start nipping this off, 1/8 of an inch at a time. So that's basically all that's in the tail of the plane. Because the airplane's composite, you need this white. This is just painted aluminum. It's just a aluminum flashing for a house, but on the underside you have to grind away, make it bigger, and that's the way it is on the airplane. So that's where I'm at. For anybody that's interested, this is my rear seats for the Mustang. This is the seats I bought the original OEM fabric for. This stuff was like $90 a yard, but it's from 1984. And along with this piping here, it's called piping, that's all OEM original. The vinyl, I matched it up to the exact texture and everything, just bought modern day stuff, because this stuff is, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks a yard, where this stuff is $90 a yard, and they wanted quite a bit for that too. And then the back sides of them, of course, has got all brand new carpet on it too. So, and then this plastic has all been replaced. So, but these are seats that I sewed up myself. And the front seats are all done too. So that's where I'm at, folks. Again, the tail of the airplane, I got to put this fitting in so it'll connect to that antenna cable there, which uses a BNC male. This is BNC female. So I had to go from the CB antenna connection I originally used to a BNC. So this go up in the tail on the plane to hook up that new cable. And then these I don't really need. Like I said, the meter comes with a proper male to male SMA, but this one here, I already have one of these. That's what's on the radio now. I bought it actually, I had to buy it to make that connection in the airplane originally. So now I got 2 of these, but I've got every combination you could possibly need now for hooking up an SWR meter. So again, folks, that's what I come up with. I just wanted to get this out to you. Looks like the tracking on the meter is not calling for it to be here till this Saturday. It hasn't even really moved out of New York, where I ordered the damn thing from. But you can see the bottom of this has a hole in it. If I wanted to, I could probably add some lightning holes in here, but it may just weaken it. I mean, it doesn't weigh that much. Same up here. But that CNC does a nice job of, you know, matching up holes. I mean, look at them holes. Line right up, very beautiful. So, and of course that has to be on the meter just the right way too. You know, if it's sideways, it's not going to fit right. I could turn the meter if I did it wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the correct way. So again, I'm probably just going to throw some powder coat on there. I've got my oven I built right there. That thing will heat up to 600 degrees plus if I need it. So, but that's my idea. People are talking about safety wiring and locking and bolting and getting rid of this plastic. So right now this will be sandwiched between the plate and the mass air. It could still break here, but it ain't going to come out of there. But it may cause some running funny. I can make one of these out of aluminum, but then I'd have to weld it all up. And when you start getting into the thinner aluminums, it's not the easiest stuff to weld. And I don't like using steel. Just because of the weight and the shit rust. You can't keep steel from rusting. So, all right, I just wanted to get you guys to see what I've been doing. Coming home, I thought up of this idea after talking about in the video of possibly, you know, drilling holes and pinning it. Didn't like that, and I thought about using these bolts. That's why I brought this home, and I thought this idea up. So I mean, it's pretty stout enough. But now the air filter is not going to be hanging off this plastic. It's actually sitting right on this shelf. Again, that just comes off there. And you see, I designed that so that thing just fits in there. There's hardly any clearance to it. So, and then see, it can't fall out. This will literally be bolted in that it can't fall out. So, all right, folks. And I was playing with this the other day too, trying to adjust the VFD, the variable frequency drive, to get the motor to have more torque to spin the fan in there. So I only use one big fan instead of 10 vacuum cleaners. So another story for another day. This winter I'll be back on this Mustang project, so anybody that's waiting on that, you'll see that over the winter, because once it gets snowing and blowing up here, I won't be going to the airport. Forget it, folks. Not happening. So all right, that's going to do it for this update, folks. I'm going to go ahead and get this video uploaded tonight so you guys can see what my plans are, and appreciate everyone taking the time to watch these videos, and I appreciate all the comments, questions, and concerns. And again, a lot of people were concerned about this piece. So now it's not going to be that big of a deal. But because it's right out there in front of the plane, it's very easy for me to reach in here and push on the filter and make sure that it's not breaking. But down the line, if it comes to it, I can make one. I just bought this because I didn't feel like making it, because it is things kind of like that can be royal pain to make. So, all right, thanks a lot, folks, for watching, and feel free to leave any comments, questions, concerns. As always, I'll answer them as they come through. And we'll see when I get this meter. I'll show how that thing works with the SWR, and you guys get an idea of what it takes to measure that. And then I'll make that video specifically for SWR testing aircraft radios, so when people are searching SWRs, they can find that, where nothing like that's on the internet that I can find, where somebody is testing and showing you how to check your antenna. So, all right, folks, we're going to cut her off here, and we'll see you guys on the next one. So for now, this is Dino Don out.